Good morning. It's Saturday, 7:07 a.m., May the 3rd. I've been getting the times. Every time I look at the time, it's either like 4:44, 07:07. This has been going on for a couple of weeks, but today was really weird, 07:07. Anyway, for those of you that were in my live last night, Friday, May the 2nd, we talked a lot about everyday dose. Everyday dose. Everyday dose. Now this is the creamer. I actually put my everyday dose, that it's the S that throws me off, it's like lightning. I actually put it in the glass jar so I don't have the actual bag. My phone set up. 1 second. So my phone had an update last night and it's driving me bananas. Okay, let me get my everyday everyday dose. Okay, I put it in a glass jar. The trash truck. Okay, get everything out of here. So what comes with your starter kit is a metal spoon. That's your dose. Same scoop, right? Let me see. Serving size, 2 tablespoons. So I would froth my milk first if I was making a cappuccino, any kind of barista type coffee drink. So I have my creamer. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in there because that's what I would use in my coffee. Maybe if you use 1 tablespoon, I only do 1 tablespoon. I'm going to make sure I have enough cream in here too. Do this with hot water, but I'm just enhancing my creamer. That's what I'm doing. This is the everyday dose whipper that comes with your starter kit. Like, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, so like this would be like me steaming my milk. It's already mixed. I'm just trying to get some air in there so that it gets up a little bit higher. Your everyday dose you can mix with not boiling water, warm water. Your everyday dose, 1 tablespoon. If you put 2 tablespoons, here's my thought on that. If you put 2 tablespoons, it's going to taste like an espresso. 1 tablespoon tastes like a really, like your favorite cafe. I'm not using water. I'm going to use my almond milk because that's what I intend to mix it with. Another 2 tablespoons. And people drink this like with water. They don't. A little sweet today. It's Saturday morning. I want a little sweet. I want to put my agave in there, but I have all different kind of like vanilla. I have pumpkin pie. I have Mateo's coffee syrup, thin chocolate orange. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in there. A little bit of agave. That's it. Just a little shot. I want a little sweet. Let's get that in there. And I want also a little bit of cinnamon. I love cinnamon or cardamom. But with my cardamom, I don't know that I would use the creamer. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get some ice. Got my ice. I'm thinking that I wanted to put this in my cup. I thought it was gonna like lay on top. It's not, so I'm gonna give it another zhuzh. Ice and all. It's so pretty too. I love when cream goes in coffee and it makes all these pretty designs. And then I'm just gonna top the rest off with some more almond milk. More cinnamon. Put this way. I crave it. I'm hooked. Oh God, it's so good. I dare you to go to Starbucks Go to Starbucks and tell me if they have anything this delicious on the menu. They don't. Oh my God. I'm gonna put my straw in. I'm gonna sit here and stare out the window. There it is. There it is. And I bought the almond milk 30 vanilla. Almond breeze 30 vanilla unsweetened. Now it's the husband. Cranky pants. I did a video for you guys, but I taped it on the laptop, and it's just an update for the members section because I didn't know if John still wanted to read to us, and if he doesn't want to do that any longer now that he's retired and he's got his own schedule, then I thought I would take that off as one of the member benefits and replace it with something else. So I just want you to keep in mind that while we are having this interview of a very simple question, can you answer this? Just know that in the cup that I'm drinking out of is my dose. And that's why I'm so calm during this interview. Anyway, that's one of my recipes. The creamer didn't really change it that much. It doesn't taste milky. Tastes like an iced coffee with cream, but it doesn't taste like milky. But it's got a lot of, I know the creamer has a lot of benefits in it. I think that has the collagen. That's okay. Everyday dose collagen and probiotics. Beauty, gut health, and recovery. Support your gut health with DE111, a heat-resistant probiotic that balances your microbiome for better digestion, nutrient absorption, and stronger immune system, so you can feel more energized and resilient with every cup. Add 2 scoops to your coffee, smoothie, or other recipes. Dissolves in hot or cold drinks. Froth or blend for best results. So I don't think that I would make this separately again. I think I would put this right in. I was trying to make a topper. Next time I make this, and I think I'm only going to use one. Next time I make this, I'm going to put my dose in. I'm going to put this in. Then I'm going to whip it with my half and half. And then I'll put my ice and add my almond milk. And I'll add whatever kind of sweetener that I want, like cinnamon, agave, any one of my coffee syrups. This one I really like. This is, oh gosh, everything's going to fall. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? This one is Mateo's Barista-Style coffee syrup. It's chocolate and orange. One of my, I handmade all my recipes for Petal Bell, and I made one as an homage to my grandmother, which was like apple pie. It tasted like apple pie and whipped cream. And I made another one, apple pie, whipped cream, and cinnamon. And I made another one as an homage to my ex-mother-in-law. She loved chocolate dipped oranges, and they didn't have this syrup. This is sugar-free too. I got the Torani orange and chocolate and mixed them together. So one thing I would tell you, if you're a home barista and you're like, it doesn't taste like it does, anytime you use any kind of syrup, especially something like pumpkin that doesn't have a flavor, any kind of syrup, chocolate, orange, pumpkin pie, I don't know what else I have over there, you need a little bit of vanilla. Always have a vanilla syrup. You can use a little bit of vanilla extract if you like, but you always need a vanilla. It's the one thing that they leave out, they don't tell you. You need a vanilla, especially with chocolate. The chocolate's already going into the espresso, which will bring out the flavor of chocolate, but vanilla also enhances chocolate. And that little splash of vanilla in there, especially in your pumpkin pie or your pumpkin, we're not even in the summer, but when the pumpkin comes around, again, add your pumpkin, add your nutmeg. You're gonna need your vanilla. Vanilla is really the base for all the coffee drinks. There's always a shot of vanilla in there. I don't care what they say. This is so good. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. I can't stand how good it is. I wouldn't lie to you. There's no aftertaste. There's no bitterness. I wouldn't know that this, well, there is coffee in here, but I wouldn't know. I'd be like, oh, where'd you go to Starbucks? That's what I would say if you handed this to me and I didn't know. I can't stand being this healthy. All right, so that is my recipe, one of them. I think one day, or maybe this afternoon, I will make, or for Self-Care Sunday, because I have my espresso machine here, I will make a hot one. I'm gonna do it with a Lungo. If you have an espresso pod and you want to make drip coffee, you pour your shot, add hot water, make yourself an Americano. It'll be the best cup of coffee you ever had. But I think I'm gonna make a shot of espresso tomorrow morning for Self-Care Sunday, and we'll make a hot one. All right. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning. Talk to you later. Keep creating that world that you want to live in, because this one, create your inner world. I'm going to go meditate for a minute. Bye.